They put two of them they're on a bracket, and they bolt right up on the bottom. Okay. So you only got that hose from there to there, but because the hose got to run all the way there, that Freon, you lose some of it.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Who did all the motor work?
Pretty much I did.
Nice.
Yeah. And then this one.
They're stock motors, or are they?
That one's a 1776.
Okay.
These are probably the last two that I'm going to sell. I get ready to sell. I mean, it's a mess, but it's all like new, and everything on this car is pretty much new. I bought a transmission for it with highway gears on it. When I first learned of the internet, from Kentucky, I bought it and I put it on a shelf. It's probably been on the shelf for 7-8 years. I just put it in the car. You know, you got to take the motor out, put the train in. I just did all that, and it has no third gear.
So you bought it like
the guy was supposed to customize the third gear, and that's the one gear that don't work.
Oh, same thing. You did work on the engine, huh?
Okay,
Kyle, this is beautiful, man.
1600 or?
Yeah, this one's a 1600. It came with like a 1200.
Okay.
I love working on it. These engines are so nice to work. You know?
Yeah.
But anyway, I got the new transmission for it, and from axle to axle. I got one with highway gears. I had a local guy rebuild it.
Right.
And I just haven't put it in yet.
Okay. So right now it's got no third, and then the other one's.
The other one's fresh.
Right.
And I had it built from I didn't just do the gearbox. I had the whole thing.
Oh, really?
From axle to axle.
Axle to axle, all the seals and everything done.
This one I'm going to sell for around 12.
12. Yeah, you can get that.
I think so.
You can get that.
I mean, the front, when I bought it, it was lowered to the ground.
Right.
And I hated it. Yeah, it was slapped to the ground.
Yeah.
And they took the shocks out of it. No shocks.
Really? You just dropped it on the ground?
Yeah, and they unloaded
They got a torsion bar, right?
They unloaded it to where, and then they notched it so they can even get more out of it.
Wow.
They put shocks on the rear, but they were blown on, like they blew them on purpose, just so something's there.
Right.
But I drove it to my buddy that had a Volkswagen shop here locally, and I'm getting thumbs up everywhere, but I hated it. I'm like, you know, I opened the door. I opened the door, and I'm like flat on the ground. I got to get out of the car like this. You know. Anyway, that's the only time. I came home and I pulled through the gates right there, and I went to open the gates, and I caught the grass on fire.
Oh shit!
So then I pulled it through, and I'm stomping this side out, and I catch the other side on fire. Then I'm like, man, I'm done with this lowrider. And I pulled it around back, and I just cut a tree with a stump about that big, and I slammed into that. So that day I wrenched it out, and I went and got me a brand new front end, and I put it back to.
Does this pops up, right, or is it stuck? The cable might be broken.
Well, I think somebody's got to do this while they pull on the front here.
Oh, there you go, Kyle. There's a little thing there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's in the glove box.
There you go. There you go.
Fear reaching under shit.
There's more glass that goes to one.
Yeah.
The 69 that I have up that we were putting together now, we still haven't figured out how to open it. So you gotta,
look in the glove box. There's a lever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
You gotta. Well, the lever.
The cable is broken.
Yeah, and then this spring has to be strong enough.
Right, exactly. This thing is stuck inside.
Right.
Anyway.
The spring is probably too weak to push itself out of the hole, and then the cable stops.
You have the title on this?
I got the title, and I'll go get it for you, but I put it on the internet. Somebody had tried fudging on the numbers, like it might have said 3,500, and they tried to turn the 3 into a dollar sign, and it was kind of obvious.
Right.
And I don't do illegal stuff, but some friend of mine said, get it, because I legitimately own the car, and I didn't steal it. I have the title for it. They said, put it in some acetone, and it'll get that ink off of there. Well, I put it in acetone, and I'm telling you, it was like magic. It took it off, but it still has the little blemish. I'll show it to you. But
this is from the
you can
the
still
shit
apply
from yesterday.
You can still apply for the title.
from the fiber
Fiberglass in my
from the
glove.
fiberglass in your hands?
But if you want it, man, I will let it go for $1,000.
We do, but the thing is, I mean, there's got to be a way of registering it, you know?
Yeah, let me go get the title and I'll show
You know what I'm saying? Because this is the kind of car that is definitely good for the show.
Come look. I hoard parts
Wow.
and I'm just getting out of it. I got them everywhere. But this
How
one,
about parts?
this
You
one-
gonna get rid of parts and everything?
eventually, this has steel floors in it, and the frame is made out of this steel.
Boxed.
I mean, the inside's dirty, but those seats will clean up. The front seats are kind of custom. They were out of mahogany, but I had the Volkswagen material put in the middle. I was gonna clean them up, but I was like, man, I don't want to look like I'm trying to hide anything.
Kyle, check out the rear seats with the wood, man.
Well, no, I just did that because I was going to mark it up. I was marking it up because I wasn't sure if I was just going to do a back seat or two, and then I was going to put that in steel.
Gotta love those seats.
I was just trying to see if it would work, you know. But
Nice spider. The spider stays, right?
You got a
Yeah.
big
And
spider in there? I don't even-
spider, and also the bee hive.
Oh, yeah.
I might have to clean it out some for you if you was to buy it. This one, the lowest I'll take is $35. It has $2,000 worth of fenders and stuff on it.
Yeah, the fenders.
They're wide.
Wide?
Yeah, and I have a custom lid that's an LED light for the trunk lid, which I'll show you for the engine lid.
You also got pretty new shock absorbers in there.
Does that motor come with it? Sitting
See
there?
shocks?
Oh yeah, those were brand new too. I
Yeah,
forgot those were on
shocks.
there. No, that motor was came with this car,
Right.
but it was a semi-automatic.
Gotta
No,
put a
yeah,
Porsche.
Automatic shifter?
You,
Yeah,
got,
and I
you gotta
didn't
put
have
a Porsche engine in here.
But I didn't have the shifter with the electronic part on it, so I decided to go standard with it. I put a standard transmission in it.
Okay.
But
So you don't have any block or nothing to go with it, you just gotta find.
I have
the motor to
motors.
start with?
I have motors, but they're going to be sold separately.
Okay.
Cause I got a shop full of stuff.
Yeah, well, it's kind of, I'm just
I'm
kind
not
of see
sure
what
what
it comes with and what's
It
gonna be
depends.
like.
Well, this one comes with it just like you see it.
Okay.
I first started at 7,000, then I was like, maybe that's not realistic, but you know, it's a project.
Right.
You guys said you were looking for projects.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I just put this on a tow bar on my trailer. I get thumbs up everywhere I go.
Yeah, of course.
And I put it on the internet, just on a Volkswagen site.
I sent him,
300 hits in one day.
I sent him pictures of both the Carmen Ghia, right? I turned
Yep.
you on to the Carmen Ghia, and then I didn't even look at it, like who owns it, none of that. And then 2 days later, I sent him a picture of this, not even realizing it was the same guy. I said,
Right.
you know, I just looked at it like, yeah, this is more.
This one
This
will
kind of
really
shit that I drive.
fit.
You have the hood for that, right? I mean, the
Yeah, I got
cover
a nice custom hood for it.
for the back.
Yeah. It's over there where the 62 is.
Kyle, this is definitely a conversation piece for the museum, you know?
It's a cool car, yeah. This is,
This one I have the title,
yeah.
but I signed it, so I would have to go down and get the title in my name.
Okay.
Okay, and then
But it's,
get the
I do,
title.
yeah.
That's not, that's a day.
That's not a big
That's a
deal.
couple hours out of
And
your
I'm a
life.
man of my word, and I'll go get it, and I'll pay my end
That's
of
like
it.
me, I fucked up and been like, I should never put my name on there and said,
I was gung ho on it for a while, and I just need a distraction, and I'm going to another project, or I'm working on my boat. But whoever did this fabricating done a good job.
Kyle, check out the little racing seats.
yeah, I saw him. These
With
are
the fans.
on the seats, and he had them redone in
In the
VW.
Volkswagen material in the middle.
Yeah.
And they'll clean up pretty nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I grew up hot rodder, man, doing this.
A lot of people are like,
Good morning, Ed.
Before you pop it off,
Good morning, Ed.
you can't really go. You
I
can't
believe the
go-
attention I got cut.
I know.
The people at the diner are all waving, the construction workers.
How many sales did you have along the way?
I just had a lot of thumbs.
Before we pull it off, would it be easier if you could pull straight in? Like, 'cause I left it where I think you can pull, like, unhook it and then get your truck out.
Okay.
You know, I'm pushing down.
So you got a lot of thumbs up, huh?
Oh, all the way.
The chick just stepped out from the.
I thought this one girl was gonna show me her titties.
Yeah.
Well, the girl from the pet shop just across just came out to take a photo of
You
it.
don't want to take one more lap?
Oh, I had somebody coming by that table, and it was 4 girls. They were all taking pictures around it.
How long did it take you to get here?
Oh, I went real slow.
Uh-huh.
But when you called, I had just left the house.
Right. Yeah.
I hadn't used the dolly in so long.
Here's that
Here, I'll get it.
thing. Yeah, I gotta go. But,
Yeah, that's like this.
okay, there, it's almost done. Oh, I got you. Then you just keep loosening up there. It comes off.
Yeah, but I got stuff underneath. I hadn't used the dolly in so long.
Yeah. Like me, I used to have one of these things. I can't remember how to use it.
I used to pull my knees in behind it,
Oh, yeah?
behind my RV.
Yeah. Oh, clean up in front.
Yeah, it won't take it, but.
Cut this off this side. Run it on hook, dolly, spin it around it.
I'm not doing it back then. I don't know.
Yeah, it's real short. You can't see it probably. It's too far over already, right? By the time you notice it's crooked, it's way crooked.
Well, I did it by myself. And it wasn't easy. I put
Okay.
a
Flat on there.
a little crane thing I got.
I used to a couple things. I had like a magnet and stick on the top, and then you put that receive where the hell it is. And now I can't turn around with
Yeah, I'm a fan.
it. You know, you wondered, man, what the hell happened?
I got plates and screws in me everywhere.
Next, Kyle.
The VWs, I guess. I got a guy to do. I'm doing a male figure out of chrome, and then I'm going to be working on this Carmen Ghia we're restoring, but I want to kind of hot rod it. And then,
That's the first one?
yeah, that's just going to be like a. We're going to go back to stock in a lot of areas, but we're going to walk a little bit off outside the line, you know, because I don't like to be.
Let's take a
too
walk.
far.
Let's see it.
Yeah, check it out. It's a cool old Carmen Ghia.
Wow. What year is it?
I'm not even sure.
I think it's a 74.
Oh yeah. Okay.
According to the guy that sold it, Dave. I think it's a 74. It looks pretty good, right?
74, yeah. Same year I was born.
You were born 74? Holy shit, it's got a hole in the middle.
Yeah, right there. That's for the brakes.
Oh,
That's the passenger.
oh, no way.
Yeah.
It's got a hole on the floor.
Yeah, it's okay.
I thought that was metal. No, but it's the cement. Holy
that's-
shit.
That was Carmen Ghia and Volkswagen back in '74. They went on a big
Wow.
push to make the vehicles light for pollution and stuff. So it eliminated all the stuff you really don't need.
I heard that it's got like a Porsche engine in it already.
They took the engine out and said,
Oh, there's no engine in there?
good for downhills.
Holy shit, there's no engine.
No. There's more of that lightning thing that was going on in '74.
Wow, unbelievable.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna put like somebody in there and just
Now we're gonna get a couple of hamsters. I figure if I
Right.
make an elaborate wheel, about 6 or 7 hamsters, maybe a guinea pig or 2.
why don't you just get like, you know, a couple of
What I want to do now, on a serious note, I'd like to get like a Subaru, you know, a 4-cylinder boxer motor. Stay with that, but put a late, you know, new technology with a Subaru motor with turbo,
nice.
so we can get down the road quick in case the cops are coming.
But I've also noticed that next to this Carmen Ghia, there's something just black and long and stretchy.
Well, let me, here you go.
And
Let me show you.
what is this thing here? Holy shit.
This is this guy, man. Who was the guy? Whoa! Don't fall. Limousine, baby.
That's a limousine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got that? We got that from Dave, right? That dude?
Dave, same guy had a couple different cars.
That's unbelievable.
Quite a bit of stuff.
Where's the engine on this?
Same thing, that's out right now. We're going to put another one in. This is probably going to stay VW motor, but build it like a 2135 or something like that, 2150. Board out.
How's the interior?
Interior is going to be all done too. This is going to be full custom.
Holy shit, look at the size in here. You have like 4 people can sleep in here.
Maybe, if they get tired.
What do you think you
got
can
4
do in
people
here,
in here.
Eugene?
Yeah.
You can sleep in here, right?
I can almost fit in here. It's good for a 6er.
Big, black, and stretchy.
Wow, what's the length of this, you think? It's pretty long, huh?
Oh yeah, this is badass stuff.
It's pretty long.
This reminds me of Bo Diddley's limousine. He used to take checker cabs and stretch them out, and that's what he toured in. So we're thinking we get what's his name? Paul Linda and company tour.
Yeah. I think Paul would love this. He texted me this morning. He says he misses the 80s, you know?
Oh yeah, shit.
And what's this baby? This is another one?
Oh yeah, just another beat. This one here.
Holy
couldn't
shit.
Pass up, so I said, yeah, this is perfect for me.
Wow.
Too fancy for me right now, though. But
It's got windows in there. It's got tubes in there.
yeah, I
It's
got
got a disco light.
a rolling storage unit right here,
Holy mackerel.
and it's got ghosts of all kinds of 17, 18-year-old girls in there from Hollywood.
That's
Tell you,
unbelievable.
oh my God, the stories they could tell.
What's inside the hood?
I don't know. Hopefully not a bee's nest.
Oh, wow.
No, we're good. Look, original color was light blue.
No way.
Yeah, cool as hell, huh?
This works, the hinge.
That's good.
Looks like the steering thing is all in place, right?
No, don't
You
look
might
like
have-
there's a shaft. Is this a shaft? Wow,
Yep.
that's an interesting unit right there.
That's the steering wheel.
Yeah, but it's skeletalized. See how
Right.
the shaft goes to like a cage? That's pretty odd.
That's an interesting piece.
Yeah, usually they're kind of like, usually you want a rod there.
No engine on this either, huh?
I guess you can tell I don't like Volkswagen engines. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, all of them just. The thing about Volkswagens, though, is you stay with a VW engine. They're simple to rebuild. They're lightweight. You pick them up, carry them, put them in, store them by yourself. Seriously, yeah. Yep. They're very light, a couple hundred pounds. And you what? Pick it up, bolt it in, and it's done. You take it off, and rebuild it, and turn your kitchen table. There's like the cylinders unbolt off the cases split, everything comes out.
What year is this one?
Another one I couldn't tell you.
I think it's 69 of some sort,
It
right?
might be 67, 69. It's the 60s. That's the year I was born. I can't remember that year.
On that note, we're going to leave you till the next
Yeah. Yeah, well,
year or next.
When we see you again, whoops, excuse me. When we see you again, I should be working on these things.
The end result is, I guess when things don't work out okay,
Good luck.
Well, you know what this is for, John?
I don't know what it is, but it's often heavy.
My dad, it's a hammer.
Right,
My
right.
dad always says, if it doesn't fit, the key to metalwork is, if it doesn't fit, don't force it. Just use a bigger hammer.
On that note, we're going to
Wisdom for the ages.
we're going to take this and
I got it right there. It gets me through.
wow.
Watch your toes, man.
Wow.
I gotta watch your head of my dick too.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. That thing's heavy, eh?
If we are not going to finish on time, we'll use that to demo out the cars. On that note, let's
$1
get the
swing, $5
hell out of here and have Kyle go back to do his lady.
Yeah.
See you later, Kyle.
All right.
What do you want?
You gotta tuck it out of the way, so I guess you come back here.
Yeah, hang on, I gotta put the key in.
It looks like it's raised from the rear, huh, Kyle?
no weight in the back.
All right.
No motor in here.
Ready?
Yeah, going forward. I can't tell what's in front of us.
Well, you should be able to get out now.
I mean, we've been putting a lot of 1835s, and they're producing a lot of power.
Yeah.
1835s with some 40 Webers on it.
Right.
Should be very well. Should push it good. There's not a whole lot extra onto this thing.
Right, just a little bit of the
Yeah.
length, and that don't really add much when you're driving.
Yeah, it's not like they added.
But the Bondo does.
Yeah, about 100 pounds.
What about AC?
that off.
That's where you start the problems.
Yeah, AC, you're gonna have to go bigger engine to power that. I mean,
Because I think if we are going to use it in Florida, you will need AC for a car like this, you know? Especially if you have like somebody
That's where I would go. If you're gonna go AC, then I would just do a swap and put something water cooled, late model, you know.
where would you place the AC? If there's room in there, or
Yeah, they can hang
They,
off the engine basically, compressor. But
because you said there's an AC unit that's
you can get the AC units for the air-cooled VWs, but
Really?
they're not too efficient.
right.
You know, they're not ice cold. You know, the other option, bigger money, is to do like a Subaru swap
right.
and run that system onto it.
That's what you had in mind.
Yeah, that was the original. We start with like a Subaru, and then, like I said, when I took that Scion apart, it's 1.5 inches wider than this. That's it. And it fits engine-wise. It all fits in there. I'm talking axle to axle.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, you gotta do a little bit of tinkering with this rear end. That's got that reduction rear on the axles, the wheels.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, see?
No, this is just a direct bolt on it. Doesn't have
No.
reductions.
Yeah, it is. No, look. See this? That's a reduction in there. Right? I mean, what's there? What's it there for?
No,
it is a bolt on. Yeah,
yeah, it's a bolt
But
on.
the problem is with the, no, it's not that, it's with the IRS rear.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
this was a swing axle, if you look at the other one, it's got plenty of room.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one
The swing
here is-
axles are wider. You have
Yeah,
more room
because
with
it has that little
plate.
collar, I guess, where it runs the bearings. And that's what's giving the problems, you know?
I mean, these engines here, if you put even a bigger engine into it, you can run bus transmissions.
Right.
You can run powerful transmission or powerful engines on these transmissions stock. But what like what you're talking about, if you're talking about fabricating an engine into it,
Yeah.
we'd have to redo the entire suspension with that. To go
Oh
with it
yeah,
as
well that would
too.
be part of it though,
Yeah.
because that's basically, if you
Putting
look at that,
struts into it and everything.
it's all, yeah, that's in, this thing here has got like a little cage that just goes
Yeah,
up in there, and
yeah.
you basically can, it's not too bad. You build shock towers up in the front to mount your struts, and you'd have to make up like a carrier plate instead of to
Yeah,
get rid of
because
the turning.
realistically, if you take the package tray out, you got a whole lot more.
Oh yeah, well that's what you do. Take that out, put the back seat, or you put luggage in the back. Or this is going to be a limo, so you can have a bar back there. Bar will put- A lot of ways to go. It just depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah, with this car, the planes are pretty much unlimited.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how much fabrication and how far you want to go.
Well, we want it to be like the most talked about Volkswagen in Florida, especially with the people that I want to get inside. Whether we take it to Miami and have David Beckham jump in it, for a ride from Fort Lauderdale to Miami, because I promote soccer, and I work a lot with athletes and models and all of that. Otherwise, we just use it for gallery openings and exhibitions. We're talking about a VIP car that when you look at it, it's going to be like the Batmobile. How if a Batmobile walks down this, you see it, you pay attention to it. You want this to be that.
You ever see my dad's Batmobile?
Yeah, I saw your dad's Batmobile. And you like the front, Anthony, how it looks, huh?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't. It looks very strange, when you first look at it. It has a unique kind of mutant Volkswagen look to it,
headlights and stuff.
Yeah. How far the hood goes down.
Okay, yeah, 'cause this is like aftermarket, right?
Yeah.
No flash.
The headlights are sunken, which that's out of like 60, 60
Oh, yeah.
66 model.
Yeah, it has a good look from the front.
I've got a vehicle coming back, I think this week. I want to show you an engine on that.
Oh, yeah, what'd you do?
It's
Man, I'm like, oh, and
Yeah.
I wasn't even on it. And I said, okay, backed it up again. I said, okay, this time I'm going to try and launch it. I launched it and the fucking steering wheel just broke right off my hand. It was all rusty.
Oh, really?
I'm like,
So you see what Kyle is building now? His ladies? That's his girlfriend's. That's going to the show. That one is already done. Did you finish that, Kyle?
What?
You finished that one?
done, but she's just not cleaned
So-
up, so she's dirty right now.
She's dirty.
Yeah, dirty. This is it.
These are going to the show. I'll invite you. We'll come down to the show in St. Petersburg. Invite your dad. It's at the Bethel. It's like the top synagogue down there, but it's heavy money art.
Yeah.
They didn't do it last year.
They do it to promote their temple, and they're pretty tenacious. They don't let any customers come in there and walk out without
Yeah.
breaking out the checkbook. You know?
We just go and eat the food.
Yeah, they got good hors d'oeuvres too. Everything you could imagine.
It's at the end of the month. I'll send you the invite. All right. So what else, Kyle?
That's about it for here. You just need to see
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, I think I'll drop some ideas on it, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Is just plant the seed and let.
Yep.
Kick it
Because
out.
Eugene is coming down on the
Yeah.
23rd. Sean is coming down on the 15th. Then I've got another kid on the. So I have helpers for camera, mics, or whatever else we need. You know. So if we can do things within the next 3 months, for me it's ideal. Because otherwise, I'm out of here in
Right,
April.
I'll
You
be
know.
able to work
Okay.
to the end of this month. I'll
All right.
free
So
time.
why don't we just discuss whatever we need to discuss by the end of this week,
Okay.
and then if we have to buy some things, we'll move ahead. You know, because I'm not gonna just
Yeah.
have that sitting around another year. You
I
know.
think make your motor plans. That's what I
Yep.
would do. Go
That-
with, like he's saying, 21, something like that.
20,
Big-
2150
Okay.
with a fuel injection should be sufficient with that,
Where they get a
and be
fuel
able to
injection
travel.
for those things?
There's a few places, CB Performance and a couple other
Really?
companies that make the fuel injections. They're a
Is
little
it
pricey,
tunable
but
and everything, or is
yeah,
it-
yeah,
Yeah.
You tune it off for the timing, the injectors,
Yeah.
everything.
Cool.
All right. On that note, we continue on to the next.